Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Blackburn Rovers. We're on the 5th of October, we're 6 league games in, we've played a Champions League game as well, we're undefeated in the league. Before we get into all the various matches that have taken place, there's been a few more transfers. It's only players going out on loan, but Charlie Briggs has gone to Aston Villa, Liam Seal to Rochdale, Jim Walker to Oxford, and Danny Johnson has gone to Tamworth. There you go, I thought you needed to know that. In the league then, we kicked it off against West Bromwich Albion. It was a 2-1 victory. Paul Oakdina and Boban Stevkovic with the goals for us. Tim Penfold scored a goal for West Brom after 2 minutes from the penalty spot. I can't remember who gave it away. I want to say it was Rodders, but I'm not quite sure. Then another 2-1 victory followed that, this time in the Champions League against Bordeaux. The goals for us were Paul Oakdina once again and Dennis Montoya scoring a goal. Jeremy Joubert scored a goal for Bordeaux early on in the game, but once again, we pull back to get 3 points. And a very comfortable victory against Middlesbrough was up next at the Riverside Stadium. 4-1 it was in the end. We went 1-0 down. We've gone 1-0 down 3 times in a row so far. Adam Goodwin with the goal for Middlesbrough on 31 minutes. Then Andres Gomez manages to get himself a hat-trick on the 33rd, 49th and 50th minute. I think that was his first start for the club as well. Gustavo Ortuzzo also gets a goal on 38 minutes in the first half. 4-1 victory, nice and comfortable in the end. Then up against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup third round, and we scraped through this, and I mean really scraped through. 76 minutes it took for us to score a goal. It was Nenad Kampar. I played a very rotated side, as you can probably tell from the right-hand side. Nenad Kampar scored on the 76th minute. It was a great goal for the Serbian. Then soon after, Humi Nunes, sure, Humi, not even sure how I'm getting that. Scores on the 77th minute. Adam Fenton then scores the winner on 85. Unfortunately in this game, Joachim Tobiasson picked up an injury, but I don't think he's out for too long. Then comes our first clean sheet of the season. That's right, it's taken that long for us to get a clean sheet. A 0-0 draw against Leicester City. Not really a lot, I can tell. And then up against Roma in the Champions League group stages, our first defeat of the season was a 1-0 win for Roma. Ciro Parodi on 54 minutes with the goal. We just weren't very good. They deserved to beat us. Today then we are going to have Chelsea, who currently find themselves sat in 8th place, and Everton, who find themselves sat in 4th place. We find ourselves sat in 3rd place. Just 1 point behind league leaders Newcastle United, but we are all on 6 games each. We really could do with beating both Chelsea and Everton in this episode, because then that way we'll be on 20 points. 20 points. I'm hoping Newcastle are probably going to drop some this time round. Not quite sure. Let's just get on into the games. He's still in charge of Chelsea. Gary Monk is the manager. Now, we do not have a good time against Chelsea. We've beaten them, technically we've beaten them twice in the last 3 matches, haven't we? Because we beat them in the Community Shield final, and we also beat them 3-1, I want to say, last season. But they did beat us 6-1 as well last season. So let's hope for more of the Community Shield games, shall we? The starting lineup we're going to go for: Juan Pablo Velez in goal, Stevkovic, Urukalo and Luiz. Luiz is, what's his name? I've forgotten his name. I've renamed him. He is the Brazilian defender, Luiz Gustavo de Oliveira Kraus. He was called Luiz Gustavo. I've changed his name to just Luiz now. Rodders and Ahmed Bassouni are going to be the left and right backs. James Sani and Dennis Montoya in the middle. Adam Fenton will be just behind the strike partnership of Gustavo Ortuzzo and Francisco Foster, who returns from his injury for, I think this is probably just his 3rd start of the season. His first one was against Chelsea, in which he scored. Also, I've named Ricardo Gomez Rigo to Ricky Rigo, because I've got too many Gomez's. Larrea is playing for Chelsea then, so is Dan Thomas. I think it's Dan. It's definitely Dan, isn't it? Renato Sanchez is there. Frias, who was a player I tried to sign a number of years ago. Jonathan Tah is there as well. They're a very good side. Very good side. We really need to get a victory here. A victory here will be a good start to the season, I think. 7 minutes on the clock, and Chelsea are coming forward with the ball. Frias has a go from outside the area, and what a finish from the Argentine. I think he's Argentine. Straight into the top corner. There is no way in the world any keeper is saving that. And Chelsea go 1-0 up. Corner for Blackburn. Fenton takes it. Luiz is there. Stevkovic is there. Big bad Boban Stevkovic makes it 1-1. 10 minutes on the clock. This game is starting fast and frantic. Throw on for Rodders, 25 minutes on the clock. Foster to Luiz. Luiz hits it just wide of the post. For some reason, Chelsea are playing 2 players who are injured, and I don't really know why you'd do that, particularly this early in the season. Boateng runs into the area, has a go. Awful effort. Luckily, that was an awful effort. 5 minutes to go until half-time. 1-1 would not be a terrible scoreline to go in at half-time with. I think they've been the better side, but we've got a goal. That's all that matters, really. I'm going to do a substitution as well. James Sani is going to come off for Torres. That's all we're going to do. I mean, all of our players aren't really playing very well at all. It looks like Chelsea as well have brought off... they brought off Lorraine. They brought on Frimpong. First highlight of the half is going to go towards our goal. Boateng's going to get it. Boateng has a go. Saved by Velez. It's going to be a corner. Boateng's corner comes into the back. Tar is there. Renato Sanchez is going to get the ball now. On the right-hand side. Crosses it in. Thomas clears it for some reason. Not sure why. He's their player. Boateng gets the ball now on the left. Boateng takes it deep. Tries to cross it in. It's not a very good cross and it's gone off for a goal kick. Bennett to Boateng, edge of the area, takes a few touches, has a go, in off the bar, and Velez probably should have done better there. That looked like it was straight at him, and Velez didn't really want to save it. Right, whilst they're still celebrating, Foster's coming off for Gomez. Gomez scored a hat-trick a couple of weeks ago, so I'm hoping he can do the same. It's probably quite a big ask with only about half an hour to play. 20 minutes left, nothing's going on. Hold on, we've got a throw on. Bassoni with a throw. Torres isn't going to bother going for it. Tien Dung can now run forward, finds Frimpong on the halfway line. Frimpong crossfield ball, finds Boateng. Why have we got no one there in the right back position? Boateng jumps over a tackle, crosses in. Thomas is there. Frimpong is also there. It's 3-1 to Chelsea, and once again we're being undone just by Chelsea's brilliance, I guess. They're just such a good team on this. It's going to be our first defeat of the season in the league, and it's going to be a disappointing one. I think we've had a really tough start of the season. We've had some of the very good sides in the league, and going to lose 3-1, maybe 4-1 if this goes into Chelsea, is not really good. Tien Dung, crossfield, finds Dan Thomas. Thomas cross into the area. Stevkovic heads it clear. Fenton's now going to get the ball. Is it going to be 3-2? Basuni just gets underneath it. Gomez collects the ball. Tries to find Ortuzzo. We haven't said Ortuzzo's name all game. Fenton gets it now. Montoya towards Gomez. Not a great ball. Boateng to Thomas. We've got 10 minutes to play, so there is definitely going to be something at the end of this. Thomas keeps going, hits it well wide. He saw his name up in lights then. They're 3-1 up. It doesn't really matter, does it? Stevkovic with a free kick. Bassayuni, the Egyptian, on the left-hand side. Forward towards Ortuzzo. He's going to hopefully get there first. No, he doesn't. Reina does. Reina's just holding the ball in his hands. He's not going anywhere with it. Kicks it finally over the halfway line. Urukalo heads forward. It's pinging about in the middle. Ortuzzo to Gomez. Gomez, edge of the area. What a finish that is by Andres Gomez. Wow. I mean, we've seen two absolutely cracking goals in this game. Let's see this again. So Ortuzzo plays it through to Gomez. One touch control. Left boot into the top corner. It's 3-2. It's a shame it's probably not going to mean anything. But what a finish that was. We've got the highlight. It might mean something. Luiz to Torres. Torres to Fenton. Fenton tries to flicker over to Rodders but doesn't manage it. Torres gets the ball back. Montoya towards Ortuzzo. Jonathan Tah heads it forward. Bennett to Frimpong. Frimpong on the right-hand side. Frimpong in. Finds Thomas. Thomas, plenty of options. Boateng is one of them on his left-hand side. 2 in the box for Chelsea. 3 in the box for Chelsea. Stevkovic can head clear. Friars cannot get there. Montoya does. Fenton to Ortuzzo. Ortuzzo on the halfway line. Are we going to counter from their counter? Oh, what a terrible pass. And now Dan Thomas is running through on goal. He's been pushed wide. Crossed into the area. Too long for Frimpong. Frimpong is going to get it though. Tien Dung crossed again. What is going on with these awful passes? Boateng in the area. Crosses in. Rodders is going to score an own goal. That just sucks. That sucks so bad. That's awful. We've got 3 minutes to play and we've got another highlight. Is there going to be another goal? Is it going to be 5-2 or 4-3? If we score again, I'm not going to be happy. Jonathan Tah with a ball for Chelsea. Renato Sanchez. Frimpong to Thomas. It's going to be 5, isn't it? Thomas runs forward with purpose. What an awful effort that was. Both teams are playing shocking. Jonathan Tah with a throw. We've got 20 seconds left to play. I said both teams are playing shocking. We're playing shocking and somehow still managed to score 2 goals. I don't know how we've done that. Tien Dung in the middle to Boateng. We've got 10 seconds left to play. Jonathan Tah's not going to get there. Bassioni can clear to Gomez. Gomez has got Ortuzzo in front. Ortuzzo was offside, you silly idiot. It is going to be 4-2 at the end of the game. I mean, we deserve to lose. We weren't very good at all. I'm definitely going to shout at the team. So looking at our ratings, Urukalo gets a 6.4, Luis gets a 6.6, a 5.6 for Rodders because he scored an own goal. Basuni, Torres, Montoya, Fenton, all getting low sixes or mid to low sixes. That is not very good at all. Aggressively, I'm far from pleased. Everyone seemed fired up. Fenton didn't. Right, I'm going to make sure that you know. I'm not happy with your performance. He seemed demotivated. Bad idea, Stuart. So that means we do drop down to 4th place in the table. Chelsea leapfrog us, and now we've got to wait to see how all the other games go. So we could be as low down as maybe a 9th. 8th realistically is probably as low as we're going to go, but we could go down as far as 9th depending on results. It's Sunday afternoon, so all the games have now been played. Apparently we don't have one on Monday night at the moment. So we've dropped down to 6th place. That is not great. Up next we've got Everton, who are sat 3rd place. They were 2nd place, I think, until Newcastle picked up a point against Arsenal. So we are going to have to play another very good side in good form. Unfortunately, we've now got to wait about 14 days because it is an international break. So I'll see you at the other side of this international break. Hopefully we don't pick up any injuries. Well, we've got our first injury from international competition. Dennis Montoya has twisted his ankle playing for Costa Rica, so he's out for 2 to 4 weeks. Unfortunately, does mean he's going to miss the Everton game. Some good news to come out of the international fixtures. Paul Oakdina has got his first ever England cap against Croatia and his first ever England goal as well. Finally, he's 23 years old. He had a good season last year at Eibar. He's playing well for us as well so far this season. 5 goals in 4 games, 1 assist as well. Paul Oakdina, finally an England international. The international break is over, and just the one injury then for us, Dennis Montoya, obviously with his twisted ankle. 4th place Everton are our opponents. Lots of other teams have already played so far this week, so Newcastle have moved to the top of the table. I think they won like 3-0 against Manchester United. Man City, Chelsea, now 2nd and 3rd place. Everton obviously in 4th place. We really do need to win this. It's not really a 6-pointer, but we need to win this, otherwise we're going to be way off the pace. The starting lineup we're going to go for against Everton: Juan Pablo Velez in goal, Stevkovic, Urukalo and Luis as the back 3. Rodders and Basuni are going to be the 2 fullbacks. Sani and Torres will be the central midfielders. Damjanov will play just behind the strike partnership of Gustavo Ortuzo and the freshly minted England international Paul Oakdina. Freshly minted, I don't know whether that's the right terminology. I've just noticed this. We do have some potential problems. So, Urukalo... No. I want to see the line. Show me the line! Luis and Urukalo is a fairly decent partnership. However, both players are perfectly suited. What? That doesn't make sense. What do you mean, however? I don't understand some of these lines. They don't really make sense. And also, I can't seem to click that one with Stevkovic. 4-4-2 formation for Everton. It is the go-to formation for the AI, isn't it? Everyone seems to play 4-4-2. I don't really know why it works. Maybe I need to try 4-4-2. Maybe that's what I'm missing. 8 minutes in, and Juan Pablo Velez has picked up an injury. What is it? Fractured lower arm, apparently. That is not good. Right, well, at least we've got Gil on the bench. We know Gil can come in and do a job. He did it last season. Fisher with a free kick for Everton just before 20 minutes. Finds Cooper. That is a great free kick. Cooper crosses in. Goebbels is there. Goebbels hits it just over the bar. I thought Gil might have made a save, but it didn't. Damjanov to Torres on the edge of the area. We just had a corner, but it was a very strange highlight. Torres' effort over the bar, it was close. That was a really odd highlight because it didn't seem to show the corner. Johnson with a throw for Everton. Diaz in the middle, finds Ndiaye on the volley. Gil cannot miss that one. Gil has made an absolute shambolic attempt to try and save that. Ibrahima Ndiaye with a goal. 1-0 down to Everton after 25 minutes. Basayuni with a throw. 5 minutes of the first half to play. Ortuzo towards Oakdina. Oakdina doesn't get there, and the counter-attack now for Everton is on. Goebbels forward to Soren. Soren takes it out wide. He's got Goebbels in the middle. Probably should have used him because that was a terrible effort. Half-time, and we have been appalling. I mean, really appalling. We've had one shot. We've had a lot of possession. Done nothing with it. I'm going to get aggressive. Show a bit of desire because our best player is on a 6.7. As you know, he's on a 6.9 is Gil. But our best outfield player is Luis on a 6.7. Everyone else is on a 4.3 to a 4.5. That's not good enough at all. 60 minutes in, we've managed to have some shots. They're awful. They've literally no highlights. So, all 3 strikers on a 6.3. Urukalo's on a 6.4 at the back. Basuni's on a 6.4 as well. Right, Tobiasen, you might be injured, but you're coming on. I feel like we've missed you a lot. Fenton's also going to come on. That's all my substitutions. That's all my substitutions. I forgot my goalkeeper got injured. Well, I don't know whether this is a highlight because of the subs or it's an actual highlight. Cooper heads forward. Basayuni's going to get it. Sani to Ortuzo. Ortuzo's got a runner on his right-hand side of Rodders. Tries to go inside instead. And now Everton can counter-attack. Urukalo back to Gill, the keeper. 60 minutes on the clock, so we've got half an hour to find a goal at least. Torres to Basayuni. Basayuni controls it, passes it to Damyanov. Damyanov towards Ortuzo. What an awful pass! That was in between both players. Sani, Torres, where are you going to go? Finds Okdina. Ortuzo doesn't quite get it. Yes, he does. Torres to Rodders. Rodders kicks into Brahim Diaz. Torres gets the ball back from Sani. Damyanov to Basuni into the area. 3 in the box. And it is Ortuzo who's put it in the back of the net. It is 1-1. Right, let's cancel my subs. It's going to say, do you want to do your subs? I'm going to cancel them because, no, I don't at the moment. I want to read you. Oh, there's a highlight straight away. I was going to say, I want to have a reevaluate what's going on. And maybe we need to not change the players that we were going to change. Stevkovic gets the ball. Urukalo in the middle, back to Gill again. Luis Basuni's making a run. He's gone route 1 for Ortuzo. Chests it down, runs into the area. Crossfield ball. Paul Okdina's put it in. What an absolute shambolic performance from Everton. Somehow, we've turned it round in the space of about 2 minutes. We are now leading. I'm glad I didn't do my subs. We don't deserve to be in front. We really don't. Torres with a corner. Stevkovic is there. He's not going to get it. Johnson gets the ball for Everton. Lumps it upfield to Soren on the halfway line. Plenty of Everton players are running forward to join the attack. There's 3 in the box. Smirnov's right at the back. And Vitaly Smirnov has made it 2-2. The counter-attack has undone us there. Right, now let's do some subs. Damyanov is going to come off for Fenton. Sani. What do I do? Do I bring Sani off? Do I bring Stevkovic off? Let's bring Stevkovic off for Ricky Gomez. Ricky Rigo. That's what he's called nowadays. 10 minutes left to play. Cooper runs forward on the right-hand side. He can play it back if he wants to, or can cross it in. Gill makes a television save. I don't know why he needed to dive for it like that, but he did. Gill gets the ball, throws it to Basayuni. Awful throw. An awful, attention span from Basayuni. Cooper for Everton. Smirnov's going to get there. No, he's not. Rodders gets there first. Torres, who's been booked, who I suspect he's probably going to get a yellow card. Just seen, he got booked in the second minute. Ortuzo's through on goal here. Hold on. Ortuzo straight at the keeper. It's going to be a corner. Torres' corner comes in. It's not a good corner, but Fenton's going to get the ball. Fenton to Torres again. Cross it in. No, he's gone for James Sani instead. Where are you going? Finds Torres. Not a great pass. What are we doing there? A point out of this game isn't really enough. This needs to be 3 points if we want to be challenging for the title. 4 minutes to play. Diaz's free kick. Ricky Rigo heads it clear. Torres is going to hopefully get there first. No, he doesn't. Urukalo can get it forward though. Okdina controls. Finds Fenton. Fenton runs one-on-one with the keeper. Puts it into the back of the net. Adam Fenton in the 87th minute has made it 3-2. He does a lovely cartwheel to celebrate as well. I shut up shop? Do I shut up shop? I don't know. Let's not do it. Let's just stick with it. I don't normally shut up shop with this formation. The second half, I don't know what's happened, but suddenly a football match has turned up. Smirnov's going to get the ball. No, he doesn't. Rodders does. Rodders finds Ortuzo, who's picked up a yellow card. To Fenton. Fenton to Okdina. Okdina into the area. He's been tackled. It's a great tackle. We've got 50 seconds to play. Lee Flang up the left flank to William Goebbels. Goebbels to Diaz. Diaz to Smirnov. Back to Goebbels. Those 3 combining well there. Into the middle. Gill claims it before Soren can get there. 30 seconds to play. Just kick it upfield. Just lump it upfield. Don't be doing this. This is a goal for Everton, isn't it? Oh, that was awful. Fenton gets it now. Okdina, are we going to get a goal? Okdina's running through. Hot knife through butter that was. Paul Okdina. Finish wasn't very good, but that was ridiculous the way he got past those 2 defenders. Are we going to win this? It looks like we're going to win this. We have not deserved to win this at all. Both teams absolutely appalling. Torres to Fenton. Fenton to Ortuzo. What is that? What are those passes? We are doing those far too frequently at the moment. We are 30 seconds beyond the 94. There it is, full time. Thank Christ for that. A 3-2 victory. Sam Page, I don't think we need to address anything. That was a bit of a let-off. We were not good enough, and then get the assistant to try and say nothing, apparently. So we've picked up 2 injuries. Velez has broken his arm, which we knew about, but Torres has done something. Okay, bruised his ankle. We're fine. He's just bruised his ankle. Right, okay. So, I think all the games for this week have been played. No, they haven't. Southampton will be playing on the Sunday. On the Monday. We're going to go forward to Monday then, are we? I waited all the way until the Monday evening for Southampton to lose 2-1 to Crystal Palace. So, we do stay 4th place, just 2 points behind Newcastle. If we lost that game, we would have been well off the pace, I think. We would have been sat 14 points down in 8th position. So, I'm glad we managed to win. We need to shore up our defence. That is the big problem that we're having at the moment. As you can see, we don't keep clean sheets. We are the top scoring team in the league with 20 goals, but we've also conceded 13. 13 goals in 8 games. We need to start keeping clean sheets, particularly against the lower half sides. Admittedly, we haven't played a huge amount of them, but clean sheets is what we need to do. That is my objective, to try and somehow shore up the defence. Don't know how I'm going to do that, because I'm going to stick with the same tactic and the transfer window shut. Next episode, we're going to have a little bit of Champions League action as well as a bit of league action. So we're going to have West Ham, because I don't think I've actually played West Ham on camera, or if I have, I don't remember it, and Bordeaux. So, hopefully by this point, that Bordeaux game might actually mean something, because obviously the first couple of games in the Champions League, nothing's ever decided, but the Bordeaux game, by that point, a win might mean that we qualify. I don't know. I mean, I've got Benfica twice in a minute, so we'll see how that goes. And the West Ham game, they're 7th place in the table. They're reasonably doing reasonably well. We're only going to have 3 league games between then and now, so not a lot really is going to happen. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with Blackburn Rovers. There's been a lot of goals, a hell of a lot of goals. There were 6 in the first game, 5 in the second game, and we only picked up 3 points. And we also got a goalkeeper injured for about 5 months. If you did enjoy this episode, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.